most common way to make a vision board is to paste out photos or pictures of all the things that you want and paste them onto a poster board, like a perfect body or Mercedes. But what I do as a psychic business coach is I help you align what you want on a materialistic level with your higher soul purpose. And the way that I do that is I teach people how to make a vision board in 5 steps. The 5 steps to build your vision board are: 1. Learning how to ask the right questions. 2. Believing that you can really receive what you ask for. 3. Envisioning it in your mind. 4. Creating the vision, mapping it out on a vision board. And 5. Manifesting that vision into reality without blocking it. Your question is not important. It's the energy behind your question that determines whether or not you get what you want. Let's say you ask the universe for $1 million. If you ask the universe for $1 million when you're afraid, then no matter how much money you acquire in your life, you will still be afraid of not having enough. So the correct question is not, how do I have $1 million? The correct question is, how do I not be afraid of having enough? As soon as I ask the correct question, I create an energy called desire. Before, I didn't have desire because I was just trying to run away from the fear of not having enough. But now with this new question, I create a desire for abundance. Because the $1 million no longer has this fear energy attached to it. Step 2 is believing that you can receive what you ask for. Let's say you ask for $1 million, but you only believe that you're worth $10,000. So no matter how much money you earn or spend, you're always going to end up with $10,000. And this is called your money set point. Your level of prosperity will always revert back to your money set point. So how do we change our money set point? By asking the question, what is my higher self or my soul learning in the journey of becoming a millionaire? So the answer might be, when I was younger, I watched my parents struggle. And so being much poor taught me how to value survival. And as we keep brainstorming the answer to this question, something else might come up, like when I got a job, my company gave me a salary cap. So I learned the value of how to think for myself. As you figure out the value of having a low money set point, you can begin to release it and create a new money set point. I call this changing your core belief. So we're going to change our core beliefs from, I release the need to only have $10,000 because it taught me how to value survival and think for myself, to, I'm worth $1 million because I value survival and I value the skill of knowing how to think for myself. Step 3 is envisioning the $1 million in your mind. You have to go from believing that you can have $1 million to knowing that $1 million is part of your life purpose. How do we know what our life purpose is? Well, you look at all the obstacles that keep you from being happy. And you say to yourself, what are my life lessons, or what am I learning from these obstacles in my life. The process of learning your life lessons is called karma. And karma is the same thing as your destiny. Once you are aware of your destiny, the obstacles that keep you in the way of being happy and how to overcome them, you have a vision of your soul path. And I suggest mapping out that vision onto a vision board. Once you start living out your vision, grounding it into reality, we tend to create larger karmic challenges. When you are dreaming about having the $1 million, everyone around you was encouraging you and supporting you. But when you actually have that $1 million in your pocket, those same people who now feel less than or lower than you are going to tell you that you don't deserve it or to give it to them, and trying to convince you to sort of give away your power that you've now manifested. So all your patterns of self-worth are going to exponentiate, and they're going to resurface on a larger level, and they're going to force you to say, I deserve having $1 million, and I deserve to have abundance, even if other people are trying to take it away from me. I call this your mantra. Your mantra is a positive I statement that rings true when you say it. You say it like a prayer. And if you say your mantra, then no matter what obstacles are in front of you, you will be bigger than those obstacles, and you'll be able to step over them. So not only will you have your abundance and your vision and learn your karmic lessons along the way, you will be able to have what you originally created and more. And your vision increases, and you spiritually grow larger.